Yeah, I think so. To a certain level, this becomes, kind of a racket, right? There are
Right.
agencies that will advise you on like how to vote your shares, right? So if you're an asset manager, even if you're an individual, but if you own, shares in a company, and then corporate annual meeting season comes around, and there's all these things that shareholders get to vote on. Should we adopt a resolution on climate change? Should we, adopt DEI standards? Should we do this or that? Uh, these rating agencies will say, here's our recommendations. You should vote yes on this, no on that, no on this other thing when the ballots come up at these big major corporate meetings. But those same companies then turn around and offer consulting services
Right.
to the companies right, for money about how to manage this process. So they're playing both sides of that game. And and your point about the using these sort of subjective, not very rigorous data and ratings, you can justify anything. It kind of reminds me how years ago there was a major rulemaking at the EPA that had to do with air quality, and I think this was under the Obama administration. And our old friend Steve Malloy has written about this, how they put out a report and they said, here are the costs and benefits of this rule, and it was going to be extremely costly for
Yes.
power plants to comply with. And they said, well, here here's the costs and here's the benefits, and it didn't look like it looked like it was too expensive, like the costs were much bigger than the benefits. But they said, oh, but that doesn't tell the whole story. There's also
Right.
these co-benefits. Right.
Right.
There's these sort of secondary downstream co-benefits that are, 100 times as big.